we look young people and politics. We see this ASU strike, cost of things for market. Even I hear say bride price money don't increase. So many things, get things being now for our country. So we, the young people, we need to engage ourselves. Make we know the road we go follow. Now we go show ourselves the road. That make me carry Honorable Stewart OSAZUWA, in a member representing those South Senatorial District of Nigerian Youth Parliament.
Yeah.
My brother.
I agree with you.
I see you fool everywhere.
Leave that one.
That's what tomorrow. When I listen that they get home.
Very important. Well done, man.
Good morning.
Well done, sir.
What's up now?
Very fine. Well, thank you very much.
What seems to be the work of that Youth Parliament? What do you do generally?
Okay. My people for house, una good morning. I send greetings all the way from Edo State government, Edo State Ministry of Youth, and the millions of youth for Edo State. They say make I greet everybody for here. So, waiting carry me come here now matter we concern youth and youth development. Then the platform will be say me at the serve the Nigerian Youth Parliament. I go talk about them briefly before we enter the matter we there on ground. So Nigerian Youth Parliament now. The body where the Ministry of Youth and Sports, Federal Ministry of Youth and Sports, now found this parliament in collaboration with the National Assembly. So this parliament, though they functional for 15 years now, since 2007, under the late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua administration. Now, this Nigerian parliament, they pattern in the Senate way of operation. Now, you know how the Senate House be like. We get 3 members from each state who they represent the federation. That is 109 members. Now, so it still be for the youth parliament. Okay. So 3 members per state. As for me now, they represent Edo South Senatorial Districts.
Okay. I get. Let me then knock you honorable for your
name. Now the matter they don't say.
So what do they do there? How do they affect young people?
So as youth body, what would be? You get one thing they very peculiar about us. What would they do? Because as youths, whether we like it or not, we tell ourselves the truth. There is little or nothing we can do sometimes unless apart from adding our voice to development.
I don't understand.
For example, me as a youth now, I not get money want to go do road. You understand? My other fellow youths not get money want to go do one big building for a community. No. But what thing we go fit do now, say once we get platform like this, we usually add our voice to development, speak truth to power, carry matter of other youths around our constituency, carry and come give the stakeholders for the country. After certain our youths they complain of, they say their school not good, they say their campus is not good, they say this place with their road not good, program services they need to attend to give their self exposure. They never get opportunity to access this kind of program. So now this kind of championing activity now we they talk on behalf of youth. Their matter we carry forward relating to necessary stakeholders for the country and everything will concern youth development in the future. Now what we they do. And
youth, I feel say youth get other things that they do.
Okay.
To help.
No, there are more things we can do.
Check where every political party they like use their youth wing well to achieve.
Sure.
To achieve their
because now youth be the force, now they get the power.
And when you say youth see your guy need to do something well.
Yeah.
What do you feel say as a youth member of that kind of serious parliament? What do you feel so not supposed to do? Because we need to change the narrative.
No, it's very, very necessary. How do you say that?
What I will take this because then if we leave them now, they enter office. Now another 4 years old. You understand?
True,
Mona tell them because they watch us so they learn. So they learn, yeah. Now they collect sport.
Very important.
Tell them.
So my youth for Nigeria, I don't come add my voice to this particular agenda today. Something they very, very important. Very, very important. We say we need to take with, might use the word utmost priority and utmost interest and give them better attention. Now, whether we like it or not, the reason we don't personally diagnose, say many youths they make them they do what they're not supposed to do. Now because of 1, hunger, 2, reduced access to education. If somebody they exposed to a particular extent, it gets a kind of decision when you go they take be say ibele not go they control to make that decision. Now when your belly they control to make decision, now you take the do decision will be say you not go favor other persons or the community itself. So now this will make me they always the advocate give all my youth around my space say whether you like it or not, find something doing. Whether you go school or not the go school, just try and learn a skill. May I be advocate for skill acquisition. Try and learn a skill. If not, like for me now, I have a student in Benin. We even get a printing office for Abuja here. We do event coverage, we do different things, video production, photography and everything. Now, for example, you get what they do, they give you money. You not go sit down for one person. Yeah, say, leader, I need this one, I need this one. Now there for the start. Now, when we do our inauguration last year, December, for National Assembly, House of Senate here that time, December last year, they can't share us into different groups. They can't give some of all the group different topics to work on. The group where I fortunately they under, we work on a topic where they call effect of youth restiveness in our society. Youth restiveness simply means that that kind of attitude where youth get. So now, youth get energy, they get power, they get vigor, they get strength to take carry out anything. If this youth restiveness, if you channel their energy into the positive aspects, you will see their energy will lead to development. Now, only when their energy can't dey into bad activities, their energy can't dey into activities where they bring development to the country. Now you call the say, okay, there's now youth people go do that one, now youth go stay ballot boss. So now because they never give them better engagement. So even if we never really see job opportunities where go your Sarah for everywhere for youth to go, they carry one till they live their life. But what is the necessary? So we're not giving to crime. We're not giving to anomalies. We're not giving to things where we say, go help our nation better. Because if the nation good, it's not good. Now for ourselves tomorrow. Now we they grow for the nation. Exactly. So if at the end of the day we not do what in day right, now we go suffer now tomorrow, our children go suffer the same thing. They come they ask us, Daddy, what do you do when you be the youth? So some of the things where we say, persons where they political office not get exposure to that time, we say they don't know that time. Now we try to bring to the knowledge of our fellow youths now, so that when the time reach, say they constantly find themselves in the aim of power, they can't find themselves in the aim of decision making, they can't find themselves in business class. It will make sense say they get the experience, they get the knowledge, they get the value where they go bring to the table, make it relevant to the development of Nigeria.
As you talk, OSAZUWA, as they talk, I can't be like say we like this the youth now, we just lazy. You be like say we they try.
Not waiting I talk.
You get what happen for Cross River State.
Yeah.
Some years back, we former governor Donald Duke be governor.
Yeah.
You can't see man, these boys. The energy with these boys, they're not channel them for something. These boys will bring down the
true,
state.
True.
You can't go meet all the quarry companies within the state outside the state. They say, guy, I get workers. Wow, I won't bring coming work for.
Yeah.
Every morning, we carry big truck, that luxurious bus.
Yeah.
Pack all the boys with it. I give them drum, they take the play, they are normal.
They arrange that.
So they go to play. When they play, reach the place, they go come down, break stone. When they break stone finish, they give them the money every day. Don't say they wait at home.
Yeah, it be like wage, not
so
salary.
when you collect the money, when they come back, they will play. When they come out, the one is supposed to jump first, go thief. The one is supposed to rape, get one is supposed to do bad things. They don't tie. Only body does scatter. You go rest. True. Wake up in the morning, even if you don't want to go, you go say, "My fan, I'm on."
That collects money now. Money back come and say, "Wake up, me go collect your money." Very important.
Why, if what you feel say government, state government, supposed do everything they say in Abuja.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel say state get very significant role to play.
True.
With your assessment as a youth parliament for Nigeria, you
Okay.
get opportunity to meet other youths.
Yeah.
You feel say our state government they help to withdraw this restiveness from our youth.
Okay. So I go start to answer this question from this aspect. Thank you very much. That question is very, very important. Now, what we call national development, nation building, nation growth, everything that thing might use this big word now conglomeration. So now when you put small development from the 774 local governments, when you put the development from the 36 states and the FCT together, now you say okay, the nation is developed. So enough you say nation development mean you're going to attack me. What to be nation? Nation comprises of states and different facets of local governments. So if one gets this development thing right, one gets all this thing right, more now you look and say Nigeria, change Nigeria, do this one. You not fit do everything. What you go do? Go your own small space.
Correct.
Go do your own small one. Tell the next person, go do your own for your small space. You go do your own. If we can't sit down, we can't put all these things together. You can't say, Nigeria don't really change you. Like Nigeria don't change you. Why change? Not because say Nigeria change, but because say people don't they do things for the small corner where we say them day. Nigeria parliament now they select 3 people per state. So once we gather like this for meeting, for sitting like this, you are waiting you try to talk now say you they see the whole of Nigeria seated youths of Nigeria and you sit down there because from every tribe, every corner of Nigeria now we represent ourselves for that place. Now me they represent the Benin people, the great Benin kingdom. If I do my small thing for my space where I don't do since my people are very happy and I make sure say I want to give them more. If I do my own small part, my colleague for Edo North they doing you, my colleague for Abia South they doing you, my colleague for Lagos they doing you, all of them do their own small. When we add that together, they will say the youth have been doing a lot in terms of development in their respective states and constituencies. So the answer to that question I say, instead of us to look at nation building as a very vast topic, make we look at from the aspect of individualities, look at from corners. Go to your corner, do your bits. Go to your corner, train some youth. Go to your corner, talk to them. Go to your corner, motivate them, inspire them. You know, if you inspire a person with just words, do things when they see, they go want to emulate you. So when you can't talk smart thing, they'll be like, I get many to they don't reach out to me, say, honorable, I beg, I want to do this one. Because of that one, I'm not able to even convert into my business. So now just everything na sense. As we dey do this one now, I not the hungry, so I not going to pay for give me money. That's why me try to build myself business wise, so that when I dey talk, I not go dey biased. Yeah, when I talk exactly, when I talk, I not go talk because say I want collect money for you. I'll just tell you my mind as your be. I'll come out there. So now this kind of activism, now this kind of truthfulness, and this kind of open-mindedness now we need for our youth. So if youth they feel say, if I go talk to now, this leader not give me money to chop tomorrow, may they just go sit down, rearrange their life, think of something to do. Not feel say to learn work for 6 months too long. Once that 3 months, you get to be where you say you go learn for 3 months. But begin to give money small. If you never reach 3 months, you have to get knowledge and you don't get money from the knowledge you don't acquire. So youth you gotta understand, say it is very necessary. I mean, at the stress very, very necessary for them to get value where they give. Me, I finished service NYSCO. I finished service July here for Imo State. You take dinner like you come from one of the eastern. Why you call where? Okay, you just represent all parts. So when we serve for Imo State as the corpus liaison officer, the head of all corpus for Imo State, I also serve as the president of editorial CDS group. Now we can carry out media functions for the state. Now we do magazine and everything. So when I do this service that time, I use this small opportunity to make sure say I add value to Imo State entirely. If we say I come where I never go Imo State before until my service, but when I got there, I see say okay, there is a need more address the need. My own always sorry say I did selfish. My own always youth. I not care whether papa day or mama. Now that youth concern me. Now that youth concern me. No, so what we talk. No, we're talking about youth. Very, very important here because once we address youth and those below the children, you got a program where they plan for Benin now. By October, where we say now the younger ones now we target this program too. So once we give them everything about advocacy, adding your voice and information. So more not to go digress. I did talk about NYC just now. When I did that, get some kind of things we say me do by reason of my office. Most of the time, as CLO, their engagement they come up. We say businesses, WHO, they go bring work when we say they need corpus, maybe they can't do this work, they get small thing. And how see select those websites, I don't see okay, they don't still get value where they see they add and they get potential to add value to what they say they put for their hand. I go bring the come outside after. This is what Satan do. Let us put in our best. Something will come outside from it. Once we do, I will still go do result assessment. See, everything does to get impact for the community. I organized one program that day, Soft Me, 2021 for Imo State. I want to do the second version for Edo State now, 2022. That is November 18. The same dates I want to do one every year. When I do that program, the program are only to build the public speaking and writing skills of youths. More not too broad. If we do a small, first do this part, then go talk another one for climate, talk another for education, talk about another for infrastructure, knowledge acquisition, and the rest. But that one, so now only public speaking and writing. I let them know. I bring resource person, and I also teach too. Say how I be as youth. If you not feel express what's in your mind, if you not feel express yourself to a table of people who say they feel help you, they feel give you opportunity, you not get what you define. You not feel say because I be youth, give me power. Because I be youth, give me position. Because I know which value you get. What you go feel offer?
OSAZUWA.
What you go feel offer? Now big question to ask.
You know they walk up come out president. Where they go now? Where they talk? Your man you like money. You want let me enter this not too young to run B from what you just talk now. But like true that.
Now I understand.
That thing. You talk about bringing value. Big people, young people help themselves. Young people start up something. We get Nigerian young people who they do very, very well outside Nigeria. I know, right? Very even within Nigeria, they feel. I know many of them. What make them like say they need to bring something come out from those places where they some they outside Nigeria, some from let's say they're from Port Harcourt, but they're Abuja. Yeah. But for their community, they need to feel the impact of this their song with the year. Yeah. Like for Nigeria now, we get some big boys with the Europe, with the America, Canada, Australia. We need to feel their impact even for our community. Yeah. Why it be like that? Okay, I dress in Benin attire. Allow me speak Benin for this place. Benin get a parable. He say, "Owa kariomie, ewoma ao na meroji." That is now your house. Most of the time you go want maybe say good fair come, marry fair fall. If you get choice to say choose there before now your house you go want maybe say the good fair rich. So those who they outside or those who they do with whatever thing that they do, it is very important. Say they understand. Say na house be number one. If what Benin get on that parable, he say I don't bag a favor useni ya ye. What you mean I say if one person reach for the entire community, now so far the community still there. Now the aspect of say you feel extend your power, your wealth to other persons, empower them.
They bring up their own, they bring small more contribution. They want to meet, not believing what they call chair. We need money for this meeting. They bring their own, you don't empower them. Now this one bring 1K, this one bring 20, this one. If everybody come together like that, we'll do meeting, everything will be successful. So the other thing I say, when you do anything for outside, no matter where you go, always remember saying all about house. They carry us come, Abuja come do inauguration for us, we'll be Nigerian parliamentarians. We don't get federal lawmakers, we don't get federal character. We'll be saying now, as they all get federal appointment and federal, they all Abuja. But me, with that basic understanding, say it's about constituency.
Your people.
Now me go, now Abuja I can't stay. But when I reason the whole thing, I say no, I have to go back. Maybe they see me. So now Benin me they stay, now me base. So me they come Abuja for functions, official function and engagement and the likes. So it didn't necessarily say we understand say na house first. So once you get that mind saying na house first, you know if you say okay, now yeah they stay now, I'm not gonna do this show they lead to my house. If you're not doing anything, you be bad person, you don't be wizard. You don't be wizard with that. So now all about your home. Think about how people around you go take it better. They're supposed to they feel you for good.
You get what you just talked about, you make me remember one great man, the man we get this station where they call the Sama of the it's Sama of the universe. He get mind.
Yeah.
He get mind. Builds university, private university for village. Yeah,
the village waiting for come.
He get mind, build hospital for that same place.
Yeah.
He get mind, do things, open different factories for a place.
Yeah.
But some people will say, my state no be where business no dey grow for my state.
Now wetin you give the state, now the state will give you. That is just the simple truth.
So now we dey Abuja here, meanwhile you dey live for Gwaripa, Asokoro, Guzape, your papa house for village dey leak. Shame unto you. I know wetin I dey talk. I dey tell you happen like that.
Na the truth. I know the story.
I don follow person go wedding for Imo State. For that time he dey Lagos, he dey drive Honda
better vehicle.
Hala dey rain that time. He dey drive Hala. This boy na big boy, all of us go village. When we reach the village, the part burial. So we reach the village, he come first package just go one house. We be like say fine.
Anyway, you're good.
The house, I see man, this guy pack the house. But we know they see the activities.
Yeah, we dey happen for that place.
For the burial.
And activity carry on account.
You know young boys na blood they won't fall out. Where they happen? They say don't worry, the money will go. In the morning, now we come Sawai, I call clear. Since when the boy do buga for Lagos, a papa house na mud house. So what do you go gain? Maybe say your house. As you use that parable for being like before you go, you will teach me that parable. something one eye. Maybe we try package ourselves, package our family, package our home, package your brother, package your sister. I dey talk here when I start the program. The way hunger dey now for our country, no be as e be before. No wait till I come beg you say you give me food before you give me food. If you know say me like this, if you look my eye as a young man, you suppose know man wey need something.
True.
You feel me? True. You suppose know man wey say, okay, man, empower this guy. Me go learn how to do GSM. Me go learn how to do phone. Go learn how to do laptop. Your life go better. You know, they don't need to tell you. You see fellow man as a young man, you don't pass through that road. When you see person they pass through that road, you go no.
True. You
go say, okay, guy, go learn this thing because me. He say I learn this thing for good for me, but I not learn now. You now go learn this thing. You now use parliament. What be the things that you want to do, what you want impact for the lives of Edo people? As you did that place now. So when you come, maybe don't remember you.
Okay. Somebody talk so. You get one philosophy where we say don't they guide my approach towards leadership for a very long time. Because I don't do several leadership positions. Even at a time, I may be the youngest chief press secretary for those states. I be chief press secretary to a local government chairman, one of the local government for the states. So my approach to leadership for a very long time now say, we don't notice something. I want to just tell you one this. I think now basketball talk one day I watch a podcast. He say, you go just see somebody, your friend when they stay the same house, now they chop. The next day, you know your son, you call it by not go. Like him, he go come as he they sleep out before. 2 days after, your son see you upload picture for Facebook, say don't the UK. You come like, Alpha. Now me you did the same house. Never tell me say you did plan travel. You won't say you not tell me as you want to go. Them say you want to go or you they go. You never tell me. Even the person, the response go be like, ah, brother, even me thing shock me. Oh, now God, I never know. So everybody here they keep things. So they accept me. They feel they achieve them. So, but in the political space, what they find say politicians once they want enter, they go talk this one, talk. Those will not talk with the system that they get waiting they plan for mind. Why those who they talk, they know they do anything. So basketball can't talk about that. He say, you know, you go good say as a politician, you try and make people just anyway. If you think make they all like me, you enter, then begin to surprise them. I believe say when you surprise people, they find out more appreciative. Pass say they can't expect this thing from you. For example, when I hear when you hear Honorable Stewart, for example, you get one kind big picture go there, maybe the person tall, maybe this one. But if I can't say I get small body, once you dey expect something, you know they always get reach your expectations sometimes. But if you know they expect, if anything come, you go say, this thing na value. So now in that light, I no go say because of that one, I no go let them know wetin be my plan. But then that thing that they guide my approach, say, okay, not be everything we just tell them. Just do something when they see and they'll be like, wow, we don't know say this guy they think like this. So when I come back from NYSC for July, I can't gather stakeholders for my senatorial districts. My senatorial district, those are cover 7 local governments. So I can gather persons, representative stakeholders from these local governments, 7 per local government, and 30 from student bodies, faith-based organizations, and different youth group within the senatorial district. I gather them, we come sit down, we come talk. Now stakeholders meeting, I call them. Now program, different station, TV station and radio station carrying at that time. We can talk about several things. So we say border us as a constituency and youth of our constituency. Then while we can't talk finish, I can't let them know say okay. Before now, I dare happy say this is our contribution. Not they far fetched from waiting me to personally sit down and think on my own and with taking advice from stakeholders too. So I can create documents where I call Edo South Youth Vision documents. It's effective from 2021 to December 2023 when our administration they end. So the document contain the list of functions and programs I want to do. It is documented. So without the doing one after the other, even on the 15th now, this 15th of September, we do World Cleanup Day. So once the user as advocates, they tell you, sometimes just try they neat, not be only say you just dress fine boy. You when they go your house, not go let any not to rattle me back. So it dey necessary we dey balanced in all aspects. They clean. Now what you want advocates who want to do on the 15th of September. This thing I don't personally start since 2018 when I see the school community.
If you do all those things, do they cook rice? No,
so okay, now the bar rice. We know the activity is not a long 1 hour, 2 hours, not to finish. So we're not getting it. If now water. No, not necessary, man. If now water is still drink, we'll see let them know. Okay, once we try to get support from stakeholders. Once we get support, now what we feel still okay. Say small thing come outside, or more you want to take refreshment after the engagement. So it didn't necessarily say. We know what to do and how to approach the thing we get for mine to do. So I can create this document, arrange everything we say I want to do. Now I share with my people. They were really happy, and in that regard, they push towards that agenda day after day, one after the other. So the document they guide everything what they do. So every now and then they do this one, they recommend me, say they try. Not my power. Now my power as youth fellows where I get. If challenge day after I say I be, I'll follow and talk and I'll say okay, move one like this. If it is time to go do waka, una go follow me, una they support me. So now me go appreciate past, not be about me. Now the capacity una give me by una presence and support, I mean value. So it good say everybody just know say if you want to do anything. Even if you talk or not, whether you talk or not, but just try and make sure so you gather that willingness to achieve that thing. Because most of the time.
But you talk now, so they tell me say all these politicians the one come out 2023. The one we want, where they tell us they want to say more not listen.
No. You must surely talk because if you not talk, you know if you buy people emotions, not buy their conscience. So it's very important. So you tell them say, but in that regard, what is necessary? Not be able to you go do because sometimes what you go. I don't see them before. What you say you want to do, what you say you feel do. If you reach there, things don't go yours. Fall in place, maybe money not come day, but this one of say money not day. You know the story. So I don't be student association before. You know if you say that one come like money not day to do this thing. Now what I be plan before you can't try go to find external support and everything. But this one when you want to talk with you want to do, make sure say now waiting day realistic. That's why when you want to talk with you want to do. Also talk the pattern where you want to achieve. Now you go make it believable. If I want to say I want to do this, I want to do this, my brother, that is just mere words. If I tell say I want to do this, see the roadmap I want to follow to achieve this thing. Once we do this one, if this one not work, we'll do this one. Then when the second one not work, this one are the one we say we can't use as the final plan. Then we can't reach this next step. From here we don't go this next place. If you put that thing in a pathway, make them understand, and they say they logical, my brother, they go support you. Nigerians we get sense, so youths, mama, papa, children, they get sense. They know it's good.
But when they say this one upcoming politician. To
the glory of God.
Wait, for the parliament now they dress like they're given a wardrobe allowance.
Nothing like that. The parliament does not pay. It is a platform for us to learn. It's a platform for us to add our voice to advocacy. So in that regard, those of them who did the parliament, those of us who did the parliament will be say we just stay exposed to many educational tendencies. We can't use that approach. Take reach out to various stakeholders. We be say see what we want to do for our constituency, see program we want to do, we want to support. So they go support. So the parliament is a platform for us to learn and add our voice to development of the society.
So if one young boy or young girl now they look you just like the way what you they talk now, say okay, young person fit just stay somewhere, fit impact lives of younger people. and they won't come, they won't join, they won't enter that Nigerian Youth Parliament.
Yes.
Which process they're supposed to follow?
Okay, like I said before, the parliament now from states they select youths, representative youths. The Ministry of Youth in every state now they very, very in charge of selecting youths who can represent the states for the Nigerian Parliament. Even if say as the mission of the fourth, this is the fifth assembly. The mission of the fourth assembly now say they want to set up state parliament for states who say they don't get them before. So they don't start them. We can say okay, those states who they say they don't feel achieve that, we want to continue and make sure say all states see get parliament so that young person will not feel reach Nigerian Parliament, they will through the state parliament groom themselves, learn leadership and parliamentary procedures and everything. So Edo State now, to the glory of God, they are our parliament about 1 year and some months old now. So we don't get state parliament, and people they are doing very well in the parliament. We get bright minds with the data parliament, they add their voice to development of Edo State. So now these persons may they collaborate with by reason of their own experience where they don't still get for their small sector. Many of them they NGO, many of them they business, many of them they different activity where we say even civil society, where we say go help them add value to society. So now this kind of people we dey drag together, we get skills where they feel offer. So if youths not get value to offer, most of the time they always relegate them. So you gotta just go find way to acquire value. If you not be saying a skill, if you not be saying a money, we not say me you go do fraud. There are better ways you can make money. People they make money from business as youths.
Yeah.
And another thing we say always they sell out to youth where they do my space and say opportunities they jabarata where we say they feel access, they'll still get money, they'll still get exposure. They get opportunities where we say they happen around Africa countries where we say they feel apply, just apply online. Once they see say you did what they'll select you, they'll carry you free. Travel go Ghana, travel go Rwanda and several African countries for you to get exposure. Even international ones see they ongoing. We get several ones where they go on now. These are the kind of things where we say we Nigerian Parliament they sell out to our youths. Apply for this thing. You don't do small thing. Abi way it makes sense. Apply. They will see say you they do better thing. They will select you. You go US for free. They will pay all your flights and all your accommodation, everything. No, they come back. You don't get choice. No, they come back. They come back.
Once they come back. We say what go Libya now. They call mistake Canada, America. They will come back.
No, you will come back.
STEWART, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
I want
to see young people they try make impact. And me, it is sweet me for body because I see our future for Nigeria they bright.
To the glory of God.
I thank you very much.
We add our voice continuously until we see that bright future.
Everything we wanna put in our hand for that place. No call today. Tomorrow 1:30 we go take call back. Man, let Honorable Stewart OSAZUWA, now be member who they represent Edo South and Senatorial District for Nigerian Youth Parliament. And him here we will take wrap up the program today for waiting to happen because news need to come by 10 o'clock. No. Tomorrow 1:30 we'll go there here to continue this program waiting to happen. Many things they have for Nigeria as problem. May they finish. My name is Ekanem Inyang. Anything way they do am well because you not get for mine. If you get it for mine. Bye bye.